Morning guys, and welcome to another episode of Vagga Beyond. So this week's been pretty busy for us, so we haven't really done that much on the caravan, but I thought I'd do a cooking segment. So this is something that you can cook on the road. I will be doing it in a slow cooker, but yeah, you can do it if you're staying somewhere the next day, you know you're not going to be going anywhere. You can put it in a pot, set it up over the fire and let it just simmer away for a couple of hours. So we're going to make a slow cooked beef meal tonight. So what we're going to do at the moment is just brown off our beef, onion and bacon. We don't want to cook it all the way through, we just want to brown it off just before we put it in the slow cooker. Okay guys, so we've browned everything off. You just have to do it just enough so it's browned on the outside. It doesn't have to be cooked on the inside because that's what the next few hours is going to do. So what we're going to put in now is some salt. So this would be enough for possibly 4 to 6 people, but I'm just doing enough so then we have a couple of meals that we can sort of freeze and stuff like that as well. Some mixed herbs. And I just used rump steak. I did leave the fat on the rump and the bacon just because that's where the flavour is. Some curry powder, pepper, minced garlic. We'll put a tablespoon of minced garlic. 2 teaspoons. Some honey garlic soy sauce. Open. Just put in as much as your heart desires, pretty much. Some barbecue sauce. Now I only had a little bit left in here, so I've put some water in here, but that's fine because there's going to be water in here anyway. Some more honey. Put maybe a tablespoon of honey. A lot of this stuff, if you don't like it, you don't have to put it in, and you can make it to whatever you like. So you can put extra stuff in, you can put completely different stuff. It's all up to you. Now what we'll do is put in some beef stock, flavour as well. And then we'll chuck in some gravy powder just so it starts to thicken up as it cooks. We'll say 1 tablespoon and a teaspoon of the instant gravy. Give that a stir. Make it all combined. But yeah, you can do this. I'm obviously doing this at home, but you can do it at your campsite, over a stove or over a fire. Put some water in. And I'll show you guys. So this is what it looks like. We're also going to put in some noodles towards the end, because if we put them in now, what's going to happen is the noodles are going to turn to mush. I've also cut up some potatoes. I'm going to chuck in some potatoes. I've cut them fairly thick just because we don't want them to go mushy either, because I am going to put this on for a fair while. So we'll say 4 hours to start with, and then go from there. Chuck in some water. Just make sure we cover all those potatoes. and that is good to go. So we'll put the lid on, pop it on high for, yeah, we'll say around 4 hours to start with, and we'll see how it goes. If it still needs longer, that's fine, we can leave it longer. But yeah, I'll show you guys the end result. Thanks guys. Alright guys, so this is nearly done. It's been on for about 7.5 hours. If you're doing it over a fire, it might need longer, it might need less time, it all depends. So we're just going to chuck in our noodles now. That'll soak up a lot of the fluid, and it won't take long for them to go soft. Chuck those in. And then I'm just going to chuck in some of this already made gravy because I don't have much of the powdered stuff left. So yeah, just give that a quick stir. That's for the noodles. The potatoes stayed whole, but they are cooked through, which is really good. I'm just going to pour in the gravy, give it a stir, and then it'll cook through for another maybe 10 minutes, and then it'll be good to go. Thanks guys. Okay guys, so that is done. We're going to have some bread with it, but you can have veggies or anything else you want with it.